Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Deacon aka Edikoko aka Queen of DIYs, and I film videos like this one as well as lifestyle content. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning back in. I appreciate you guys. Internet hugs. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this hair growth butter. Now this butter is very potent for hair growth. It works so well. I mentioned in my other video that I'm currently in the process of reviving my damaged hair. So these are things that I'm using currently that are working so well in helping me just get my hair back, help my hair grow even better. So I decided to include this content for you guys, just to plug you guys as I've always done. So yeah, please make sure that you're subscribed. If you're not, thumbs up this video. It really helps my channel. Click on the notification bell to make sure you're notified every single time that I post a video. And without further ado, let us jump right into how to make this hair growth butter. So first I am just going to be taking my ginger and I'm going to be peeling that up and washing it up thoroughly. And here I'm using a spoon to just peel the ginger. I find that peeling with a spoon just makes things easy. I found this hack online, so instead of peeling with a knife, I rather peel with a spoon, which just helps to curb waste so your ginger doesn't get to waste a lot when you're cutting it off with a knife. So next I'm going to also take two large size carrots and I'm just going to wash that up thoroughly as well and peel it as well with a potato peeler, just so I don't waste much of my carrots as well. Sometimes when you get in with a knife you end up cutting away most of your ingredients. So now I am also taking my carrot and my ginger and I'm going to chop that up nicely into smaller chunks, just to make it easier for me to work with. Now carrot has great benefits for the hair. I'm going to put some of the benefits on the screen so you guys can understand why we are using this ingredient. Yeah, so it's not just for the skin, it's for the hair as well. And also I'm going to be chopping up my ginger, and ginger also has great benefits for the hair. I would also insert that on the screen so you guys can relate to what it does for the hair. So now that I have my two ingredients properly chopped up and looking beautifully seated, next thing I'm going to take my carrot and my ginger and I'm going to take a blender, and this is like a chopping blender. It doesn't blend thoroughly, it just chops it up. So I'm going to blend that into smaller chunks, not chunks, bits, shreds as you may call it. If you don't have this, you can always use like a kitchen grater to grate your carrot and your ginger. Now I'm just going to take a bit of our carrot and ginger shreds out and I'm just going to keep that aside. As time goes on, you get what I want to use that for. Now in a pan, I'm just going to turn in my carrots and ginger bits, and then I am going to be adding oil of choice, a carrier oil of choice, and then here I'm adding sunflower oil. If you have other oils like olive oil, is even a better option, or you can use the both of them, just what works better for your hair. And now I'm going to spread that evenly and make sure that everything soaks up into the oil, so all the carrot and ginger bits gets the love from the oil. So now on low heat I'm just going to boil my carrot and ginger shreds. So now I'm not trying to fry this, hence why I'm putting it on low heat. Another option is using the double boiler method, but I find that also using the low heat method helps to not kill the nutrients. So there's a lot of debate about this, that frying it or whatever kills the nutrient, but keeping it on low heat doesn't kill the nutrients. So now I'm just putting it aside to cool, and now I'm going to sieve my carrots and ginger oil out, and I think I had this on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm just gonna completely press and sieve that out, make sure I get all the oil out. Next, the other one that I kept aside, I'm going to be blending it even further to make a puree out of it. So I want it to be like a mashed up blend, so I'll be able to get the juice out of it. Like I said, you can use your kitchen grater. If you don't have all of this, you don't have to use it, or all these instruments that I'm using, you can always improvise. So I'm just taking that out after blending it into a puree. Now next, I'm also going to sieve that out. Now I'm getting the carrot and ginger juice out of the puree. This was why I blended it again, so it would be easy for me to get the carrots and ginger juice out properly. So now I'm introducing my shea butter, my cocoa butter, and here I just have it in cocoa butter cubes. I did this myself, and also my coconut oil. Now in a large bowl, I'm going to be adding hot water, and then in a bowl I want to use for mixing, I'm going to add my shea butter. I suggest that you use a bowl that has room, that is a lot forgiving, so you'd be able to whip when the time comes. So now I'm just adding my cocoa butter as well. You can use mango butter, avocado butter, whichever one you have. So yeah, it's really optional. So after a while, my butter has melted to some extent. I do not wait for it to melt completely. Once it melts to an extent that I'm able to work with, that I know that if I blend it to go smoothly, I just take it out. And now I'm adding my coconut oil, and it's already solidified, hence why I did not want to add it with the butters when I was melting it. So now with my carrot oil, my carrots and ginger oil, carrot and ginger juice, and also ewax, which is totally optional. I just like to add ewax to stuff to just make it a little bit creamy and just give it the professional creamy look that you get from store-bought products. Who says you can do it well? So now I'm just going to be going in with my ewax gently while blending with my hand mixer. And then I'll go in with my ginger and carrot juice while also mixing gently with my hand mixer. And next I'm going to be going in with my carrot and ginger oil as well. So now we are adding all these things because we want to get our stuff to be as potent as possible. So now after leaving it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to 1 hour, I'm sorry I wasn't counting, but around that time should do, when you notice that your butter solidifies a little bit more and gets to a pasty form, you just take it out and whip again. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm just whipping up the butter again. I'm just taking a spatula and just scraping the corners of the bowl to make sure that everything gets into the mix, and then I'm able to blend every part of the butter. So at intervals I just use the spatula to just scrape it to make sure that everything goes in. So now I'm going to be going in with a preservative of some sort, and I'm using liquid Jamal Plus. You can use any other preservative that you have. I'm just using a broad spectrum preservative, and if you don't have a preservative, you don't have to worry. You can have this butter in the fridge. It will last you a good number of weeks. It's not gonna go spoil or go rancid on you that fast. Just make sure you store it in a cool place. And yeah, so I just kept on whipping and whipping and whipping. This is the secret to getting a very luscious hair butter. As much as the ingredients are important, the texture is also important to help you enjoy your use of the butter as well. So I go back into the corners to just get all the butter, and as you can see, we already have a luscious butter. And now I'm going to be transferring it into a storage container to store it up. And here we have our hair growth butter. This butter is very effective in just helping you grow. You can apply it to your hair twice a week and watch the massive changes that will happen on your hair. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I'll keep on posting hair care recipes as I try them out and see how they work. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, click on the notification bell to make sure you're notified every single time that I post a video. Thank you so much. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you're going to be trying this out, and share this video with your friends and family. And yeah, introduce someone to my channel. It goes a long way in helping me grow here. I'm always trying to keep the numbers up, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And in this case, and as usual, I wish you a perfect, luscious and beautiful hair. See you in my next one. Mwah.